Hey, if you're looking for a fully custom home and you want some privacy, you want to be able to stretch out, we got over 1 acre custom homes that we're going to be talking about on today's model home tour. We're out in Salina, Texas with a fully custom builder. We're going to be touring this absolutely beautiful, stunning, fully custom home. By the way, this home is going to be hitting the market. So if you're interested, you got to give us a call. Let's get inside and let's get started with today's model home tour. All right, guys, hey, welcome inside. You are in for an absolute treat today. We are looking at some of the nicest custom luxury homes that you're gonna find in the North Dallas area, and we're talking homes on acreage. So what I love about this custom home is this little foyer right here, the double doors. Look at how stunning these iron doors are. Now I know this could sometimes be a costly upgrade, but man, if you're already building a custom home, to me, these are an absolute must-have. What a statement piece as you walk up with that 2-story entrance out there. This is absolutely stunning. We've got our 12-foot ceilings up here. Some of the design elements you see with the tongue and groove board, the beams, just really, really nice. And then obviously the oversize. When you're looking at luxury custom homes, to have the oversized crown molding, that's really what you're looking for, some of those high-end finishes. Now we're gonna do things a little bit different because this is a custom home. I wanna get right into some of the absolute best features, and that is your living space. If you're looking for a home that is wide open, you love to entertain, you're gonna fall in love with this space here. You've got your living area, family room, you've got your kitchen and your casual dining area completely open. These are probably 12 to 14 foot ceilings. I love the beams here that they did. They encompassed in the nice light oak color to match the hardwood floors here. But these rooms are massive. Everything with this builder is gonna be right around 4,800 square feet to really as big as you want to get. But their sweet spot is right around that 5,000 square foot home, and that's roughly what we're in today. So a couple of things you'll see here, beautiful fireplace here. They're doing the linear fireplace here. I love these, kind of light up with that LED, a lot of cool design element there. And then the finishes. These are just really beautiful finishes here. Things that you're gonna be able to choose with an interior designer. I think that's really important because if you're building a home like this, sometimes it can feel a little overwhelming, like how do you pull it all together? Well, in addition to meeting with architects to design your floor plan, you also get an interior designer to help you make all of these picks, to make sure your colors work together. Somebody who maybe, that's their job as an interior designer to help you pull all of this together. But we've got the built-ins on both sides here. And this is more of like that formal family room here because they got an amazing entertainment room that we're gonna show you, but you can see how big it is here. I love the views coming back to the front door. You've got your double sliding glass door. Let's take a look at that. These two doors here are gonna open up and separate in the middle. So you can literally open up 8 feet here. So if you're entertaining, a lot of people are gonna put pools in these backyards. When you're on over acreage lots here, you get that indoor, outdoor feel. You could put the screens in on that back patio so you can enjoy it all year round. But I love having that ability to open up, especially if you're in entertainment. But by the way, if you're an entertainer, this is probably the design for you. Just this openness. Let's get right into the kitchen, the heartbeat of the home here. And again, we're talking custom. Everything here is grand. We got a huge island. I love the two-tone. So we've got the painted navy wood. Everything here is finished. So you got a full wood wrap around your island. Absolute beautiful countertops, high-end appliances here. And this will easily sit 4 or 5 at this island here. And then we've got the two-tone. So you've got the blue navy, and then on our cabinets over here, you've got the white with the brushed champagne door pulls, high-end Wolf appliance package here. Everything you would expect in this price range if you were in a luxury custom home design. Love the appliances here. This is such a beautiful hood vent here. Look at this, it's just massive. And this is that statement piece here that they put in the middle of the kitchen. There's so many high-end touches in this home. By the way, just so you know, this model that we're standing in is actually gonna be coming up for sale soon. So if you love what you see, absolutely give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. We'll get you all the details before it hits the market. But this home is going on the market because they are opening up a brand new community. They just poured the slab for the new model home. So if you like what you see, absolutely reach out, let's connect. So I love the kitchen design here, beautiful tall cabinets. And then on the opposite side here, you've got your Sub-Zero built-in refrigerator. And again, they carried that beautiful navy. So you've got your double stacked cabinets here with the uppers, got our glass inserts, just very nice high-end finishes. And by the way, if you love kitchens, if you're a cook or you entertain a lot and you bring in some service providers, you're gonna love what's around this corner because prep kitchens on these custom homes are a big deal. Come check out this prep kitchen in here with me. So this is your pantry slash prep kitchen. So you can see they added some additional cabinets in here. You've got another microwave in here, plenty of storage. And then around the corner, you have all your storage for your pantry. Now, if you're building, remember, this is a true full custom builder. So if you need to maybe get a secondary oven or anything in here, those are the things you can do with this builder. Literally, we get to sit down with an architect and just dump everything that you want. You can, anything that inspires you in a home, and that architect will put together a custom floor plan and design. But having a prep kitchen, I know, is a big deal for a lot of folks. So you've got your prep kitchen and then a beautiful wide open kitchen through here. And then it leads right into your casual dining area, which this one here sits 8, but as you can see, you can go tremendously bigger in here if you wanted to. So I keep saying it, but this is an entertainer's home. Absolutely. By the way, all the square footage here is on one level. So you're talking nearly 5,000 square foot, one level home. So around the corner, take a look at this little bar area that the builder did here. You've got your bar sink here. They kept that blue navy color. We've got a sink in here, just really well done. And then for my wine lovers, I love how they did the seamless glass door here on the hinge with some wine racks with the little accent lights in there. Just great finishes, everything you want for a high-end home. This room over here, this is what really attracted me to this model. I love the double barn door here. So if you are entertaining or whatever, you can close this off, but take a look at this entertainment room. Now, this builder, what I love about the builder is they've only got, they've got 2 builders, their entire support team, everybody works out of this main model home. So obviously this is set up as a conference room for them, but this would be your kind of hangout room, your family room, TV room, game room, whatever you wanted it to serve as. This is a huge room kind of off the main living area. Now, they also, very smart, if you're building a home on acreage, most likely you're gonna be adding a pool into your yard. They added a half bath, what we call a pool bath. The reason we call it a pool bath is you see that door right there to the left. That door is direct access from the backyard. So if you got people in the pool, they need to use the bathroom, they need to get changed, you have a pool bath without people having to come in to your home. And again, this is what you're getting when you go full custom. All these little designs that you really don't find in the traditional track style home. So pocket door, you don't lose any square footage, any space, but very cool to have your pool bath there. And then from inside the entertainment room, you also have direct access to the covered patio. So let's go out to the covered patio, take a look here. And we're talking acreage property, so minimum 1 acre. We've got some availability. When I say we, I mean the builder. I don't work for the builder, I actually work for you guys. That's important to know, that we do everything on your guys' behalf as the home buyer. But the builder has acreage to acreage and a half, so 1 to 1.5 acre lots here. This is sitting a little over an acre here on this particular lot, but you can see inside these tracks. So this home actually has all the motorized sunscreens in each bay, so you can close down each one of these sections. They even did the smaller tracks over here. So do a quick little spin, Jonathan. Show them how big the pad is here. So imagine this entire covered area. You could drop down your sunscreens. You could have your fireplace going. You've got a TV mount over here. You can open up your double doors. So this is a lot of additional square footage out there. So that's why people want to be out here. The reason you're coming here is you want the ability to kind of stretch out a little bit, not have a neighbor 10 feet away. You want that acreage opportunity. Like I said, almost every builder now or home buyer is putting a pool in. And what I do love about this builder is you could actually build your pool during the construction process, which is really hard to do in new construction. That's a huge, huge bonus. You could be moved into your new home with your pool, everything done at the same time. But I love those motorized screens, be able to get out of the weather, keep the bugs outside, and still be able to entertain and hang out. So beautiful home. I love what they did. They took the light colored tongue and groove boards throughout the entire ceiling. You can see they've got recessed lights. This home is pre-wired for audio as well. So you can see your speaker, those covers there are all for speakers. So you could really, you can have a good time out here. Let's head inside because there's obviously so much more to look at. All right, so around the corner, we're gonna start to get into some of the bedrooms on this floor plan. But I do wanna point out, because you've never seen this in any other home we've ever featured, this door right here takes you upstairs, okay? Now, this is super strange because where I'm from, that's called an attic. Here, they call it a Texas basement. What this builder has done is structurally built that out so it can support a weight load. And that square footage is huge, guys. It actually goes over the 4-car garage. So all the storage you can imagine up there, your ability to actually get up and walk around. Now, some people may finish that for additional square footage. This builder has actually done some plumbing in some of their newer models to where if you ever wanted to add a half bath or bath up there in the future, you could do that. But that is actually engineered and designed to be able to finish that in the future. So that is a super cool little bonus room. But hey, if you're looking for storage, you got unlimited storage up there. It is massive. Now over here, we've got a 4-car garage. There's 2 entrances to your 4-car garage. This is one of the 2-car garages. It's gonna come in here, and off to our right here, this is your utility room. So you've got your washer, dryer. I love how they added the sink in here, the folding station, and over here pre-plumbed for another refrigerator. So you can have a second fridge in the home without having to go outside. But again, they added a window in here, so you are getting so much natural light into your utility room. Really don't see that in a lot of tract homes. Usually this room is just kind of shoved in somewhere in the middle, but I do like how they added all the storage and cabinets there. Now, as we come down the hallway, we've got another little storage closet here. And again, like I said, this builder works out of this model. Not only is this their model, their entire team is based in those 4-car garages. So you can see we've got beautiful 8-foot doors, oversized case molding here throughout the doors. Only the highest end finishes is what you're getting. Now, come on in here. This is bedroom number 1, basically on this wing of the home. In this home here, so we've got a full walk-in closet. Okay, so you've got walk-in closet and ensuite bedroom. We've got a full bath here. And what I like that they did is they did a walk-in shower in a lot of the bedrooms. People today are requesting more and more walk-in showers and less tubs in a home. So it's great to have that in your secondary bedrooms. And then this is your bedroom. So you've got a good sized bedroom. All of the bedrooms here right now, like I said, are being used by the sales team, but you could just see like huge desk, chairs, tables, credenzas, another desk back here. So good sized room, super tall ceilings here. We do have our blinds built in there, plantation shutter blinds. Those are great upgrades, but again, at this price range for a custom home like this is what you would be looking for, those higher end finishes. So this is one bedroom. Then we're gonna head down the hallway. So come on with me. Basically, the way this home is designed is we've got 2 bedrooms on this wing of the home. So we'll come down here, and again, we've got another good size bedroom here, and around the corner is another full bathroom. So another ensuite bath with the walk-in. You see they did some great herringbone design with the tile there. All very high-end finishes, great countertops. And then to your right, if you step in, you're gonna see the walk-in closet. So good size rooms, beautiful walk-in bathrooms, all en suite. And again, this is on the back half of the home. So these 2 bedrooms have some privacy and they're kind of excluded from the main part of the home as we come down this hallway here. So we're gonna say this is the first wing of the home. We still have a whole nother wing to go look at, but let's take one more walk through the kitchen. And as we do, I'm gonna show you the second entrance from the 4-car garage. So here, this is the construction office right here, but this would be an entrance from another 2-car garage. You would walk right in to your mud bench area here, and then you can walk directly into your kitchen. But they have this hallway right here, which is gonna give you access to another bedroom and full bath. Off here, you can see you've got a full bath. This one does have your tub built in. So the other 2 bedrooms have the stand-up showers. This one is gonna offer yourself, you're gonna have that tub, which is always important to make sure you've got at least one of those bedrooms that has a tub. Now, what the builder did on this floor plan is they put a doorway here. So if you are entertaining, if you have people here, they can use this door to access the bathroom. There's also a pocket door in there. If you look to the right, that pocket door has direct access to what would be another bedroom. So we're gonna show you that right now. All right, now this is the 3rd bedroom that we're showcasing on this floor plan. And this bedroom is kind of like the guest suite. It's located separate from the back 2, but here we've got the beautiful tall ceilings. Gosh, these gotta be, probably 12 feet at least. Beautiful crown molding up there. But this is what I really love. This is such a unique piece here, kind of that floor to 8-foot double windows. They put the plantation shutters in there, but a great view. And if you do have guests, you can obviously close that down and it'll darken up the room there, but that is a beautiful touch. So guest suite here, got our walk-in closet. And again, the builder is using that right now for storage, but again, it's always nice to have plenty of storage, walk-in closets. And let me show you the access to the bathroom here. So if you were in here, you have this beautiful pocket door. It's locked now, but this pocket door would slide open and you would have direct access. So what a lot of times people will do, if you're using this for an actual, guest suite, a lot of times people will lock the door in the hallway so that nobody can get into the bathroom, only directly through the guest suite here. Now, if you're building from the ground up, you can make that choice, whether you want to have the ensuite option and remove the front door. That's where, when you're building custom with a builder like this, you get to make all of those choices. So let's come on down here, because we have the room that everyone's been waiting for, and that is that primary bedroom. So we're gonna come down through the entrance here. And before we get into the primary suite, your home office. So this plan does have that home study, and I do love how they did that full window like they did in the guest suite. So you have that symmetry on both sides of the entrance of the home. And again, this is a huge office. I love the wood trim. They created that little mantle up there. This is actually Mark, the sales guy, sits in this office. So you can see some of the cool artwork that he's got. But again, tall ceilings, beautiful trim. I love the looks like a double door right there that would walk out to your front porch. Gives you that great symmetry. We've got hardwood floors through here as well. And then another great touch here is they did those barn style doors here, so you don't lose any space, and yet you still have all the privacy. So really great touch. And then finally, the primary suite. So we're gonna come back here. Now, they're getting ready to move to a new model. So this is wide open, but this gives you the feel of just how huge your primary suite is. You've got your tiered ceiling there, your trade ceiling, double stacked crown molding on the main, and then in the tray ceiling, it's got recessed lights, and then this huge, beautiful chandelier with that brushed champagne color. 3 windows overlooking the backyard. This is an absolutely massive, massive room. I mean, my arms are probably 8 feet, and we're probably, another 8 feet on each side of me here. So huge primary suite, which again, when you're talking luxury and you're talking high-end finishes, custom homes, this is what you're looking for. You're looking for the larger room sizes, the tall ceilings, all of these finishes. Now, straight through there is gonna be our primary bath. Let's head back there, take a look. But before we get in there, I wanna get your guys' feedback on this here. This is something that I'm seeing a lot in custom homes. It's the morning breakfast bar in the coffee bar. So, morning coffee bar. What do you guys think about this? Is this useful? Would you use it? Do you see yourself putting your coffee maker here each morning when you get up and keeping it into your primary bedroom? Or would you not do this? Leave me a comment, let me know. It's pretty cool, but you do get the additional storage in here. I don't know if I would be making coffee, but sure would be nice to have coffee that early in the morning right here. So as we spin around, we're gonna walk into our primary bathroom. Now, what is really cool that this builder does, it's kind of their staple signature thing, is when you come in here, inside of every primary suite is an exercise room. They call it their Peloton room. So this room right here is inside. It's got a pocket door as well, but you can see they changed out the floor. They put some of those like rubber mats in here. And by design, this room is a exercise room, Peloton room, and this is kind of their signature, something they put into a lot of their model homes. So what do you guys think about this? Would you like this? I actually toured this home with my wife. We're in the market for a home on acreage as well, and she actually loved having an exercise room inside the primary suite. But leave me a comment, let me know what your thoughts are on that. And then shower. I love the size of this shower here. You got your double shower head in there. Your tile goes all the way up to the ceiling. It does have a bench, so really beautiful walk-in shower. And then we've got split closets in here. I'm gonna switch spots with you. I'll let you guys come in, take a look at this. This is what the builder is providing right from the builder. 3 levels of hanging, all the custom built-ins. I love this dresser design. Absolutely love that for storage inside of a closet. But that's pretty good for what the builder is providing. And again, you can go as crazy as you'd like. We've got our split vanities with the huge window over here. Look at this wall, the tile, the entire accent wall. I love that finish because now you've got your split vanities with your oversized soaking tub right here. So you've got your standalone tub. We've got our second vanity here. Show you that. And then behind here, that is just simply your toilet room, so your water closet as they call it, but beautiful vanity. And what I like about these vanities, take a look down here. This is more like that furniture style. So it's got the peg leg versus the closed off vanity. Again, those are the little things that I pick up on when I'm looking at luxury and I'm looking at the finishes and the quality. And at these price points, that's what matters. So as we come in here, take a look at this. I love this built-in. Now, I don't know if I'd be able to keep my stuff looking that clean, but I do like that finish. That's a beautiful kind of built-in area here. Then again, full walk-through shower. I love the walk-through there. And then closet number 2. Take a look at the size of this closet. It's massive. And around the corner here, they've got all their built-in shelves. So I don't know, maybe shoes can go here, purses, whatever it might be. 3 levels of hanging. We've got this huge double window. The amount of light that is coming in here is awesome. Now, there's one more little bonus that is so unique to this floor plan and this builder. Again, I've never seen it in a home before, but I can't wait to see what you guys say about it. Around the corner here, by the way, more dressers, more storage, stackable washer and dryer. Having the ability to have a secondary laundry inside the primary suite. Really unique, guys. I've not seen anything like that, but let me know. Do you think that's worth it? Is it overkill? Could you use 2 laundry rooms in your home? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Now, obviously, this is a huge home. We're on acreage. You're gonna wanna know, where are we? Where are the lots available? And how much does it cost? So let's get after that. We'll talk no BS pricing right now. All right, guys, we just wrapped up an absolute incredible home tour of a fully custom home here in Salina, Texas. Now, let me tell you a little bit about the builder here. This is David R. Williams. They've been a builder for over 30 years in this area, and they are truly a custom builder. So whatever you can envision, they can build. They have a brand new community. Actually, the home we just toured, so you know, is gonna be coming up for sale, this model home. So if you loved what you saw, absolutely give me a call right now. We'll get your name on the list. It's gonna sell quickly. This is a great location. You're about a minute off of Preston Road, straight shot back into Prosper and Frisco. So all the conveniences are right here in this community. Now they're opening up a brand new community. They have 6 1-acre plus lots available. That is going to be called Creek Point Estates. That's right around the corner, about 5 minutes from where this model home is located. So when we look at a custom build, it's really hard to talk price because you can build from 4,800 square feet, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000 square foot homes. You really get to build whatever you design. So let me go through the process of what you do with a custom builder. This typically starts at identifying and purchasing your lot. So with a custom build like this, you're gonna look at the 6, 7, 8 lots that they have available. You're gonna purchase your lot, and once you do that, you're then gonna meet with the design and architect team. Here's where you're talking basic features. How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms, how many square feet? Do we need extra rooms like media room, game room? They call them, the inspirational pictures of bringing in, your design. But we're talking bedrooms, baths, home offices, media rooms, entertainment rooms, like with what we saw here, covered patios. So you're gonna lay out that entire process with the design team, bringing pictures, and they're gonna put together a floor plan, a flow based on what you shared with them, and they're even gonna show you different elevation ideas for that home. Once you do that, that's where you're gonna get into what your pricing is gonna look like based on the size of the home, the elevation, things that you've picked out. Then you go to the design with an interior designer who's gonna sit down and really help you kind of pick out your finishes, your colors, your themes. You're gonna get a set number of hours to work with that designer to really dial in your vision. And then once you do that, now you're really kind of locked into your overall building price plus the price of your lot, and that process is gonna get started. Build time here they're quoting about 18 months from the time of permit. So I would tell people anywhere from probably 14 to 20, 22 months is a realistic time if you're going custom at this level. Now the home we just toured, this is 4,609 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 4 full and 1/2 bath. It has the study. It has what they call the activity room back there, your primary suite with the exercise room, standard 4-car garage with everything that they build. And again, this home is going to be hitting the market. It will be in excess of $2 million. So my guess is 2.1 to 2.2, 2.25, somewhere in that range. There might be some discounts and incentives available, so you have to call us. But if we were building ground up, let me give you some rough numbers. Let's say you bought a lot and the lots were $350,000 to $400,000. That's your lot price. For building, you're gonna be somewhere at about $375 per square foot. That is a rough average. It's gonna be plus or minus based on your finishes, your design. You know, you could do a level 1 granite, you can do a level 8, granite. There's a lot of selection. Same thing on hardwood floors and tiles, tons of selection. But $375 a square foot is gonna put you in the ballpark. Maybe you go crazy, you spend $400 a square foot. So if you did $400 a square foot, you did 5,000 square feet, that's $2 million plus your $350 to $400 for a lot. That's gonna be your price point that you come in. You're gonna be somewhere at about that $2 to $2.4 million. So who is this property for? Who are Acreage Custom Homes? Well, you probably need to have a no BS pricing starting at least $2 million. If you got a $2 million budget, you can build on Acreage. And then from there, we've seen custom builders go as high as $3.5 to $4 million based on the buyer's size of home. They've built some 8,000 square foot homes, but realistically, $2 to about $2.5 million, you can have yourself, probably about a 5,000 square foot home, absolute stunning new build. And guys, by the way, this is a 1-story home. This thing is absolutely massive, but the Acreage property is really what people want. This is for, that buyer who's looking for custom. You want to kind of be accessible to the city, but you want to be out of the hustle and bustle. We also find a lot of people who already live in your Friscos, your Prospers, your McKinneys, who've done that for 10, 15 years. They've been in the master plan community. Now they want space. This is where they're coming, and this is what the budget looks like for custom Acreage lots. So if you have any questions about this home or you'd like to see other Acreage properties, absolutely reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. I'm going on the journey of looking for 1 acreage property myself. So we're gonna link an entire playlist of 1 acre custom home builders right up here. So be on the search for that. We'll see you guys on the next model home tour.